Good morning and welcome to this week's Wednesday with Warbus. We're here at Altus Primary School, which is our first and second grade center, with Dr. Lana Mowdy, our grant writer. We've been hearing a lot about our grants that we've received for STEM. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And also we have Jamie Ham. She's the half-time assistant principal here at Primary, and then she's also half-day
STEM coordinator.
STEM coordinator for the elementary across the district, and she's been doing some exciting things with the grant money that Dr. Mowdy has received. So let's talk about last year. We received $750,000 STEM grant, and tell us kind of what that has encompassed and how Jamie has incorporated that. And then we just found out last week that Dr. Mowdy's grant for DOD, she received $1 million grant. And how we're going to transition into that as well. We're going to stack them.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So our STEM grant from last year, we got $750,000. We started at intermediate school, and we've got a STEM lab there. It is fully functional and ready to go, and they have had STEM classes there every day since school started with Lynn Herring. Jamie is going through the rest of the elementary schools and spending time at each one. She is going into some of the classes, and then she is pulling classes into the STEM labs and working with the students with some of the robots that we already had, and working with the teachers so that they know how to use the technology and can use it in their classrooms. The goal is to integrate STEM throughout the day, showing teachers and students that STEM is just part of everyday life.
So Jamie, here at Primary, this isn't what we want it to be. It's getting there, but now with that we have this new grant, we're getting all new furniture in here and more technology as well. We saw some of the students do some of their work today and did great. So kind of tell us how you've incorporated it here and at some of the other sites, because I would think it'd be kind of challenging at pre-KK, but I know that you do it. So kind of tell us some of the things that you've done and what the kids were doing today with these little robots.
Okay. Our goal is we started with stage 1 STEM in the AACC pre-K kinder, where we're just introducing them to STEM activities, and at their building, I am pushing into the classrooms. And so the teachers have been wonderful working with me on a schedule, and I have seen every classroom, and we have gone in and worked with the B-Bots, and we've done some other things, just focusing on teamwork, simple coding, things like that at that basic stage 1 level for STEM. And then at Primary, we have this great space to use that we're in the process of turning it into a STEM lab. We've got furniture on the way, and the kids are coming in on a rotating schedule, where I can see every classroom here. Again, we're working on still simple coding, some teamwork, so we can move into some more design process STEM, hopefully by the end of the year where they're a little more comfortable with it.
Elijah Smaltz, first grade.
Ava Mowdy, first grade.
Charlie Taylor, first grade. We were working on B-Bots, how to use the codes.
And what did those buttons tell? You pushed the buttons. What did it tell the B-Bot to do?
It told it where to go.
And then at Rivers, I'm also at Rivers, and we're doing a little bit of both there, pushing in, and they also have some STEM lab there that we're using. And so total, 53 classrooms that we've been in this 9 weeks, so I'm super proud of that. We're gonna add elementary next semester. That'll be a total of 71 classrooms that will be either pushing in or pulling out to start introducing STEM to every kid. Our goal is to expose all of our students to STEM.
I know we're really short on space in a lot of our buildings, especially AECC, so you're pushing in there mostly, maybe working a little bit in the library. Here we were able to incorporate what used to be the computer lab. We did away with all the old desktops and have Chromebooks, so it still can be a computer lab, but this is where you're gonna double up with your STEM lab.
Yes.
Also, I know we're excited about the STEM bus, so tell me kind of how you're gonna incorporate that as well into some of your classes that you have.
Lana and I had talked about the STEM bus is going to be a perfect space for AECC because they're the most limited on space.
Yeah.
So it's going to allow them to come to the bus. We've talked about doing some take-home activities with the STEM. So the kids will get on the bus, create some STEM or do some STEM activities, and then bring those home to hopefully use at home with their families.
I've heard a little bit of talk about that. I love that idea. Maybe even after a parent activity so the parents feel comfortable doing it, but when they take the whole kit home, the children will be excited about what they've learned at school, and then they incorporate some things that the parents or grandparents or whomever can help those kids do a family activity at home. I love that
Yes.
idea. So what grades will that be happening at?
We're starting at AECC this year, and then we'll just probably move it right on up all the way through to elementary.
Okay, so you've received your second DODEA grant,
Yes.
and we're gonna try to stack them year after year. We started out at 750,000, and then because of all the hard work from our data people at all the sites, they were able to target all of our students that help us qualify for this. And so this year we qualified for $1 million, and you received that grant. And now you're gonna apply for the next one,
Yes.
which will be another $1 million. And tell us a little bit about what the ramifications, the guidelines are for it, so that there's maybe get some good ideas from some people and that may want to help and be a part of it.
So about a year ago, we did a survey where we asked teachers what are the things that we really need in the district. We have started with science. That was the first grant. The second grant, we focused on art. So we're integrating art into the STEM and throughout the district. The next one is going to be health and wellness, physical education. And so I would love to get together a team that has all kinds of ideas. If you have ideas about those things that are going to help your teachers and your students really focus on physical and mental health and wellness in your schools, that would be great. You are more than welcome to email me, give me any ideas that you have.
Well, just it popped into my head, we did a Wednesday with Warbus just a few weeks ago at the junior high, where they're incorporating technology into their PE classes, which is actually their leadership classes. And actually I went there yesterday and just to check on some stuff, and I saw the students, the time before I saw them running and how they were timing them and seeing how fast they were continuing to get. They were increasing over the school year. We're hoping by the end of the school year it'll be even more. Well, this time they were working on their vertical jump, and there was a computer set up and they were able to jump, and it showed how high they jumped, and they're trying to improve that as well.
Yes.
I mean, that's perfect.
That is exactly what we're looking for. It's an integration of STEM throughout our entire lives.
Yeah, and if we could teach those students how important physical education,
Yes.
health and wellness is at a young age, they can start doing that with pre-KK. They can learn how to jump correctly and run correctly, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And we do have the WISE floor at Rivers.
Yes, we do.
Which is an interactive computer that you use your feet to work it, and there are lots of physical activity programs on that at Rivers. And right now they're the only building, but it has
I'd love
been
to get
very
one at
successful, and we would love to get those at all of the buildings.
We
Yeah,
would.
that would be great. So I know that we did that survey after that last meeting we went to in Savannah.
Yes.
So we could figure out where to go next.
Mhm.
So this puts us 3 years out. Was there a fourth one, or are we gonna send maybe a new survey, kind of resurvey people?
I think we probably need a new survey.
Okay.
I really do.
So once we get the physical education, because I know you're gonna get it,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that $1 million grant for it, and health and wellness. So be thinking of what direction you wanna go next, and maybe we just expand on what we're currently doing, because we're doing some amazing things. And what's great about it is we get to stack them, and so they're 5-year grants, but we just keep on going, hopefully. And the nice thing about it also is through her grant writing, it also pays for the staff.
Yes.
to manage. So he buys the equipment, it helps supply the room, and then it pays for the staffing. So, I mean, it's a win-win. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for jumping in, and I think you found your niche. You really love it. Not that you
Yes.
didn't have a niche, but you're really loving this. So thank you for your hard work, and we're going to just continue to get better and better. Well, what a great week we're having here in Alta Schools. The softball girls have had one heck of an amazing season, and today they're playing in the regional tournament. So they're playing Del City, which they've already beat twice, so hopefully we continue to beat them. And then one more game, probably going to play Carl Albert. If we beat them, we'll go to state. So good luck to our softball girls today. Hopefully they win today and tomorrow. Also, cross country, girls and boys. Man, they're running great, doing really well, placing higher than we've placed in years, and they're going to be at Elgin, so good luck to them. And then football goes to John Marshall on Friday, and all the entourage that goes with them, the dance team or the pom team, the cheerleaders and the band, so good luck to all of them. And as always, may God continue to bless Altus Public Schools.